acknowledge their presence, I want us to once again thank the two honorary life members who are present with us this evening, Martha Lynn Thompson and Karen Leonard. Please stand. I would also ask you at this time for a moment of silence as we observe the passing of several of our honorary life members since the last awards were given in 2008. And as I read their names, I will read them slowly so we have time to reflect on their lives and their contributions to the Guild. And I know we miss them all terribly. Silence, please. Donald Allured. David Davidson. Mary Kettlecutt. Richard Litterst. Jacob Walton. Thank you. At this time, we are pleased to announce the recipients of the 2011 Honorary Life Member Award. I will read their names, and I would ask the recipients to come forward for recognition. And then, after you've recognized them, as I know you will enthusiastically, then I would appreciate that they stay here while I give a bit of information about their contributions to the Guild. And I know that you have all been waiting for this moment for 3 years, right? A little drum roll, please. And this year's award goes to D. Linda McKechnie. And our other award goes to David Weck. Linda McKechnie has served the Guild at both the area and national levels. She was the Area 9 Chair and served as President of the National Board from 1987 through 1989. During her years as serving on the National Board, Linda was in charge of planning both the seminar and national festival. She was instrumental in organizing the master classes to allow enough time to adequately cover specific topics. She has served as conductor and clinician for several national and area Guild events. Through her generous support and enthusiasm for visioning projects, others have been encouraged to participate in the Legacy Society, scholarship programs to assist members in attending events in the areas of education and special populations, and the current New Initiatives program. Linda McKechnie has numerous published handbell arrangements to her credit, including many for handbells plus brass or orchestra, pioneering the expanding repertoire for the combination of handbells and other instruments. We applaud Linda for her selfless work with her Handbells Are for Everyone workshops, bringing together and training people who want to use handbells with their special needs groups. She is an author of the curriculum for the current Guild certification program. Thank you very much, Linda.
You're going to make me cry. When I look at all the pictures of the people that we have seen, and I know most of them, which means I am very old. And And when I went to get my ribbons, for like, I just love that when you put them under your name tag. And I thought, okay, my son is now going to be 43. And so I have been in the Guild over 40 years. So it's just really hard to believe. But it has been so exciting to see the Guild grow from the kitchen table to what it is today. And I contribute my time and my money to the Guild today because I believe in where the Guild is going. And the other thing is I want to thank you for what you are doing, not only for the community groups and the bronze level and all these wonderful, so I don't know what level we are, 5, 6 level, whatever it is, how many, whatever. But I want to thank you for also realizing that the special population is very, very important. And this is a population that are basically non-readers. So you think about the children that are 4 and 5 years old. You think about the people that are not as fortunate as we are in the abilities that we have. And we can actually put a handbell in their hand and they can put a smile on their face and realize that they're a part of us and they can make music in a totally different way. And then we can also put a handbell in a person's life that perhaps has Alzheimer's or dementia, and it brings back a lot of memories. And so thank you so much for accepting that part of our population, and I'm very, very happy, along with several of you in this room right now, that want to extend the growth of the Guild from all different levels. Thank you so much for this honor.
David Weck has represented the Guild as conductor and clinician at numerous area, national, and international events, including festival conferences, symposia, seminar, and workshops. David served as guest conductor of the 2009 Distinctly Bronze East. His years on the national board included selfless and tireless efforts to support the work of the Guild's transitioning to the policy governance role model, revision of its bylaws, and chairing the 2008 nominating committee. Area 8 has awarded David with their Outstanding Service Award. David continues to raise the level of excellence to the greater community through the musicality and professionalism of his Agape Ringers from the Chicago area, and his work as music editor for Agape Home Publishing Company of Carroll Stream, Illinois. His work in the Handbell Industry Council has been significant through his willingness to oversee its incorporation and serving on its board of directors in many capacities. David Weck was a pioneer in creating one of the first videos available for beginning handbell ringers and directors, and helped begin the Music Alive program, bringing music to underprivileged schools. Congratulations, David.
I've always said that some of the most wonderful, loving, caring, disciplined people in the world are handbell musicians. I used to say handbell ringers. But I've been working very hard to tell my brain that I don't need to say that anymore, because now I can say what I've really always felt, that we really are musicians, in addition to all of you being loving people. I loved everything I've done for the Guild and with the Guild. And I just need to say that I think whatever I have done, I feel that my greatest achievement, my greatest contribution to this organization is when I was on the board and I had the privilege of interviewing, of talking, of taking applications from